Hi, this is Johnny. I'm using the stock firmware from this system, and to let you know what I'm using, I'm just going ahead and reboot this so you can see yourself that I'm using the stock firmware. Okay. Now, this is a stock firmware. It's booting up from USB. Right now, I have a 1 TB SD card here, which later on I will be format this for something else because it does not really use the 1 TB stock firmware. If you have another slot of SD card here, it will read this one instead of this one. Now if you take this one out, then it will read the SD card from here. But it just, to me, I think it's best to have this stock firmware run by itself, and the maximum it could see is 32, so you could burn the stock firmware at a 32 gig SD card, so you will utilize it. But the minimum requirement is 16 gig, okay, for this one. All right, the question I have was, how do you scrape the game list and able to have video and stuff like that. So for example, this one I have information, the video, not video, but pictures already put in here already. Now those are not done by scraping. This is done by that I just transfer from one images to another images. Now final burnout, I do not have any information here. I just have the ROM. I don't have any pictures or nothing. So and then after you do it, you will have a screenshot, and then the video will show up. And it always starts from the bottom up. Okay, meaning that it will start from Z and work its way all the way up to the alphabet order. So if you stop it from scraping, you're gonna have just the bottom part. Okay, so this one I scraped the screen plus the video, so you have the screen, the video, and the rating. Okay, so if you go higher past the W, you will see that it only has screenshot, no rating, and no video, because I didn't go I only go up to X and stop. Okay, so if you start coming down to here, you will see that I have rating and video. Okay, so how do you do that? How do you scrape this console? All right, first thing you have to do is set up your network. So you're gonna press the start button and go into your network setting. Okay, press A, and I have an IP address. Now you could transfer the information directly to it, and you will copy into the secondary SD card. If you take this one out and you copy the file, game over. It's going to put on this SD card. But you could just take this one out and put it directly to your computer because it's FAT32, and you can just copy it. It'll be quicker to copy it directly from computer to SD card. So that's what I recommend. All right, so you're gonna go to here, and you're going to put in your network. The way you put in a network, you press A, and it automatically will find your network. My network is this one. I could use this one, but I'm going to use this one. So just press A, and then you put in your password, which I already have the password put in already. So once that's set up, you will press B to get out, B to get out, and then you will see a Wi-Fi icon up there. See the Wi-Fi icon? So let me zoom in, and you will see there's the Wi-Fi icon. So that means your Wi-Fi is good. So that's the first step. If you don't see this, it's not working. Okay, so you need to first set up the Wi-Fi. Once Wi-Fi is working, you're gonna press A again. So let's zoom back out. You're gonna press A, and then you're gonna go to the one called scrape. So you're gonna select the word scrape, then you're gonna press A. A button. Okay, so once you are here, you have to go into a program called screenscraper. So screenscraper is the one you will have to set up account. If you don't have an account, you won't able to scrape the video. So my username and my password is put in here. So whatever you put into on your website, this is what you will transfer over. So for example, let's go to the laptop. Oh, not laptop. Let's go to a tablet, Android tablet. It doesn't matter what tablet you use, just tablet. So here you are going to type in a screen. So you're going to type in, let me zoom back out so you will see what I'm doing. So what I'm doing is I'm typing the word SCREEN, screen, scraper, which is right there at the top. So let me go up to the top, zoom in. So the word I'm trying to spell is this one, scraper. Okay, screenscraper. But the one I'm looking for is .fr. Okay, and then just press search button. All right, so once you're here, you could go directly into it. You know, you could go directly to this website, and you are now in the screenscraper. So you're here at the screenscraper, and this is what it looked like, and you wanted to register. Okay, so if you haven't registered, you need to register. So let's see, this is using the Android, so it's a little bit different. Let me see where's the register. I don't know if it already logged me in already on automatic or not. Let's go to home. Okay, now we are in home directory, and in here, oh, we actually keep track of what you have already downloaded. See, your data, and this is what you have downloaded, blah blah blah. Okay, now if you haven't registered, you will have to click the word register. So after you click on the screen scrape, the register right there on the top, right there, this is going to show up. So you're just going to need to type in your username, password, and confirm it, and with your email. So once that's finished, you just click done, and it will sent. That's the word, it's called sent. Okay. Once it's sent, it will set you up account, and you'll be logged in. All right. And once you log in, it keeps track of all this information that you have downloaded, how many data you have downloaded, and all that stuff. Okay, right now it's free, but I don't know, there's a restriction for this, like if you download so much and all that stuff, because I have to format my SD card and I have to redo it. So I don't know, would that be a problem or not. But yeah, this is a screenscraper.fr. Okay, and that's the link on the top, screenscraper.fr. Okay, so let's go back to the tablet again. So once you set up that account, you are going to transfer that information to this machine. So about the glare, let's go ahead and lock this up so we won't keep on sliding down to the bottom. Okay. So once your account is set up, you're gonna go down to the bottom and then type in your username. Okay, you're just gonna press A, and you're just gonna type it in. So once you finish typing in, you just go to where there's a check option right here, and just press A, and that will kick you out. Make this darker so you can see what I'm highlighting, because everything I highlight, you can't see it. Oh yeah. Okay. Same thing with the password. You just go into the password and press A, and then you type it in. All right. So once that's done, you need to pick what you want. So if I want a 3D box art, instead of screenshot, I'm going to go ahead and change that to a 3D box art. I prefer 3D box art. And then leave that one blank. And then when you do that, it's just going to download 3D box art plus this. Now, what I recommend, if you have a lot, don't do all this. Just press A to, don't do that, don't do this, just do the 3D box art. Once the 3D box art is done, then you go back and turn on the rating and the video, and if you want this, you could turn that on. Okay, so let's do the 3D box art first to see what it looks like. See if we get the box art, and then just come over here, select scrape now, and then press your A button. Okay, and then it automatic. If you in accounts, sometimes it will select all of them, but you don't want to do all of them. You just want to do final burnout. So I'm going to go press A here, and then go to go up. So it will take me to the bottom, and I'm going to do go back up again. I'm going to select none. So press A. So now I have a check mark on all those. So I want to take it out. So there's no more check mark. Okay, no more check mark. Then now I'm going to go back up and only select final burnout. So press A, and now you can see there's a check mark right there. Okay, then we're gonna go B to get out the screen, and now we only have one is selected. As you can see, it's only one selected. Now we're going to choose the start button by pressing the A button here, by going down first, and then select star, and then press A. Alright, so it says please wait, and as you can see, the top is already start to scrape. It's 2 already, and it's starting from the bottom up. So it's going from P to K, back to P. So it's scraping those box art, and it's only scraping the one that's missing. If it don't have it, it will skip it. If it do not have it, it will continue. So it's scraping stuff on the P now. So it's doing all the P for the 3D box art. So we're gonna let it finish. It's interesting, it's starting with the P instead of the bottom. So it got 23 of them out of the 1,158 game. So we're gonna let it finish at least the P, then we could go check it out. So after it finished scraping, you have to do upgrade the game list, because otherwise it doesn't see the box art, it doesn't know where everything is. So you need to do that. Okay, so I don't know how far the P is, but for this demonstration we are going to well, let's just let it do all the Pac-Man, then we could check all the Pac-Man, see okay, I think it finished the P. Now it's going to the O. Yeah, look, it's going to the O. Okay, so we're gonna press the B to cancel, not B to cancel, but B to get out to the main screen. Okay, so we are now going to press B again, press start button, and we are going to go to game setting. Then game setting, we're going to press A, and we are going to update the game list. So we're going to press A, and it's going to say, are you sure? Because you going to stop the scraping. Yes, let's go ahead and stop the scraping. Yes, and it stopped the scraping, but I wanted to update the game list. So you're going to press the A button to update the game list. So you ready to update? Yes. Well, you actually say not ready. You say, really? You want to do this again? I say, yeah. All right. So now we're going to press A, and we are going to go to where the G is. So we're going to go to the G alphabet. Well, actually, we could just press the start button and go to the G. Okay, and press No, actually it's in the P. Sorry, my bad. It's P because Pac-Man. Okay, let's go to P. All right. So there's no video, but there is a screenshot. There's no rating because we didn't tell it to do the rating. See, now here I have a box art because we say we want the 3D box art. There's the Pac-Man. Last time we did the screenshot, but this time we say we want the box art. So now I have the box art. Okay. Now you might say, well, why some of them have box art and some of them have screenshot? Well, because the first time I did this, I did a screenshot. Now the second time, that's the reason it's skipping some. And so those were scraped previously, and then this is the one we just scraped, 3D box art. So if you want to stay consistent as 3D box art as your main scrape, delete your game list, the game list.xml, and then we download it again, and then you will get everything with 3D box art. So the first time I did was the screenshot, but I should have just do 3D box art. It looked better with a 3D box art. Okay, now there's no video, correct? So let's go back and do the video. So we're gonna do the B to get out, and we're gonna press the start button, and we're gonna go back to scrape. So we're gonna press A, and hopefully it will pick up where we left off. So now we don't want to scrape anything. Okay, let's leave it in 3D box art. Can we skip it? No, we can't skip it. So we still have to pick one. All right, let's do 3D box art. And since we already did do some of those, it's going to skip those. Okay, none. We're going to do the rating. To do that, you press A. Video, press A. If you want that, you could skip that. And then stop, press A. And still select 41. I don't know why. So we're going to go back in here. Go up with the arrow. Up. And we're going to select none. Press A. Then we're going to go back up or back down, and we're going to choose final burnout. We're going to press A, then we're going to press B, and then we're going to press the arrow button down to start right here, and then we're going to press A. And once it's started, you will see it's on the top, it's scraping. And it's starting from the bottom up, starting with a W, because that's where the video stop. So it's going to do the W first before we will do the P. Yeah, my cat want to go outside. It's got my attention. So about the mailing. Okay, so we're gonna let it scrape, and then we're gonna go back and check the Pac-Man and stuff like that. Okay, the game finished scraping. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna press B, and you're gonna go to game setting, press A. And you want to go ahead and update the game setting. So update the game list. Press A. So are you sure ready to upgrade the game list? Yes. Press A. And now the final burnout should have the 3D box art and video and rating. So here's all the. Originally, when we first went in there, didn't have anything. So now I have the 3D box art. Now notice that I didn't collect the rating, so we might have to go back and do that. So, but we do have the 3D box art and the video now. And what I did is I went and redid the whole thing. So let's see the bottom. see if, okay, that one didn't have anything. So now the bottom, it also have, originally before it wasn't 3D box art. So what I did is I forced it to do 3D box art. Before I was only doing the missing artwork. So I decided that I want everything to be consistent. So I changed everything to, instead of snapshot, I did the 3D box art. So let me show you what I did. Originally, when I was doing it, I keep on stop it from scraping. Don't forget to plug the power in. So you can let it run, you know, wait for a couple hours and come back, check to make sure it doesn't, you know, stop downloading. Just move the arrow up and down. So you can press here again. So what I did is I did the 3D plus the wheel. But I did not do the weighting. I did the video, but I didn't do the weighting. So if you want the weighting now, you're gonna go ahead and press A, and we could do everything right now, just in case if we're missing. Okay, and this is like some other stuff that we really don't need. Okay, 3D. Okay, so now I'm gonna do A again. Before I change it to all game. Okay, that means if it's already downloaded, I don't care. I want you to download it again. So that's how I got all the artwork now. Instead of snap screenshot, I got all of them as a 3D box art. But now we're just going to do only the one is missing. Okay, and so now this one definitely will download the rating that we didn't download previous on the last time I download. So I'm gonna go ahead and press A again, and it's gonna go to the 1983 game list again, but this time it's gonna go fast. It's only gonna go through, it's gonna do the ones missing, and that's pretty much it. That's how you scrape the video game. You could download the whole game set from archive.org, and just bring it into the SD card and then just scrape it. And after you scrape it, it's a good idea to back up your game. That way in the future, if you want the box art and the video, you know, and the wheel and everything is all there already. So you could copy all this and put it into an RK1up hack countercat and use that, and you should work too. Or you could take this and you put it in Raspberry Pi. You know, either way it will work because you have the game list.xml. So this is a good machine to scrape all the game that was missing a video in a game list.xml. It will create a game list.xml for you, so you can take all that and transfer to another console, and you can use it. Okay, so yes, this is a good device to have. It's not going to be the 100% best. I know a lot of people want me to test other console. I mainly bought this is for Nintendo DS and also for most of the home console like TurboGrafx, because my Turbo Express is too old. I have to change a lot of chips, a lot of component in order to make it work again, but the battery life is not that great, so I didn't bother to do it. I bought the kit, but I didn't do the mod to fix it. So I feel that, you know, I think it have its life. I'm not gonna try to revise it, the Turbo Express. So I decided to go ahead and get this, and this one worked great because it have touchscreen. And majority of the time I will play most of the game here, and down the road I will go and play the Android. Now the Android game, I haven't done anything with the Android, and hopefully I could do something with it. But the thing is, the Android operating system is installed in here. So everything I do, I cannot create an image and give it to you. You still have to follow each step to install, to make the front end look better than, you know, pushing the icon. But I would like to make the Android more easier to get around and play games, and I like to install pinball game, so that I could play my Zen pinball, which I already purchased. So there's a lot of pinball game that I purchased from Android. I would like to put it in this machine and use it. So I will do that later on in the video, but right now it's trying to get this going, get all the ROM set up, everything, and then I need to make a backup my 1 terabyte in case I lose it. And I could use some of these images and the scrape and put it on the arcade CounterCAD. So I'm about to do that too. I might move all this thing I just did and put it in a CounterCAD, because my USB flash drive is just the ROM is there, everything is there, but when you try to start a game, it won't start. So if you have that problem with Arcade 1UP, CounterCAD hack, apparently that happened to me. So I went and redid it, and when I redid it, the game played fine. I didn't have to hack the CounterCAD. I just have to redo the flash drive, and when I redid it, it worked. So I couldn't really tell you why it happened, but I only could tell you how I fix it. So those of you who configure the button, it doesn't work. I mean, the button will work, but it's just the game won't start. It's not because you configure the button wrong. It's the USB. All the files there. There's no error. The file look fine. You can move it to another computer and work, but it just won't start. So, all right. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna let this finish, and then the rating will be there. I mean, I could get out here. I don't have to be in this screen. So let's go to the top. See if the top have the rating. Yeah, I did not include the rating. So not all the game have the rating on this setup, but they all have nicely 3D box art. And all the arcade game, it seemed to be running pretty good. So this is all the final burnout that I transfer over. And it looked pretty good. All the box art is there. Now you could, I like this theme, so I'm gonna use this theme because it doesn't load slow and the video come out real quick. Like you select it, in a few seconds it will load. The other theme, it takes a little bit slower to show up, but I think this one load pretty fast. So yes, it's nice. So I'm gonna download the rating, and that way, you know, it's good to have that since this theme do support it. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Hi, it's Johnny. I want to go over this one. I'm scraping the 7800. It's only like 58 game, and I'm using this one called Mix V1. I did the Mix V2. I didn't know what's the difference between those. I know the title the screenshot, the fans art is a little bit different, and then the 3D box art. So they have like different options, but I wasn't sure what this one and this one mean. So I went and download the image source, and I choose this one. I choose the V1, and it's downloading right now. The other one, I choose the V2. This one I choose V1, so I'm scraping the 7800, and when you finish, we're gonna look at it. But let's get out here and check out what it looked like before it's scraped. So while it's scraping, it won't show you any picture until you update the game list, and so we will know pretty soon. and let's go to the one that I already scraped. Now this one I use the V2. Now the V2 gave me the box art more like in the middle instead on the side. See that? So this is a little bit different, but it's pretty nice. It have a box art plus what the game looks like, and then it go into the video, and it have the title. So this is the wheel. So if you pick the wheel, it's going to show up here. So this I just scraped this one. This one is the 5200, and the 7800 didn't have anything either. So I'm scraping that right now. It's on 44 over 58. So now it's 47 now. All right, so let's go back to the main screen. So once this is finished scraping, got 8 more to go. We will have to go to game setting and press A and do the update game list. Okay, and once that is done, it's going to create a game list .xml, and then we could use this scrape in another console. So we got 3 more to go, 2 more to go, and when it finishes, it's going to show you it completed. Alright, it showed the scrape finish. Refresh the update with game list and apply the change. So we are now at the update game list. So we're going to go ahead and press the A button right here, and we're going to choose the option say yes. Right now I can't really see the yes button. There you go, now you can see it. So I'm going to go ahead and press the A button. Alright, it's updating, and we will see what the V1 look like. They're pretty much the same as V2. The artwork is in the middle. Pretty much the same. So now the 7800 have the video and the wheel and the rating and the game. So that's pretty cool. Alright, let's go out and press let's go to the next console. Swan. Swan doesn't seem to have anything either. It just have the fans art and doesn't have anything. Doesn't have video, doesn't have the wheel, it doesn't have the title. So we are going to go ahead and do this one as well. So you're going to press the start button, and we're going to go to scrape, and we're going to press the A button, and let's see if we could do something else. Okay, that one have this, so we're going to keep that as the artwork, and we are going to do the 3D box art plus the wheel, the rating, the video, and that, and we are going to scrape now. And this time, instead of saying the missing one, I'm going to do all of them, because I don't know the fans art what's going to look like. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that, and that will force it to change everything what was originally there. Okay, and it is scraping, and there's 66 file. So once it's finished, we could see what kind of box art that it is going to have. Okay, so we change it to fans art. Alright, this one just finished. So when it finishes, you're just gonna press the B button here to get out that screen, and then we are going to scroll up to the game setting, So right there is the game setting. So we're gonna go up this one, and then we are going to press A, and then we are going to select A again, and we're gonna say yes. And we're gonna check to see how's the Wonder Swan color. Okay, so that looks pretty cool. So all the game here now have video and sound. So that's the fans are. Before it was doing something else, now it's this one. So it's doing the 3D box art. Interesting. So this machine will be a good one to have to scrape all the game or the video. So this is all the Wonder Swan box art. I never really see a Wonder Swan box art 3D. This is the first time seeing that. Okay, this one is a Capcom system, but it have a number on it. And in order for it to scrape correctly, I need to delete all those numbers, because if you leave those numbers on and you scrape it, it will not work. Okay, same thing with this one. Okay, just have pictures, that's it. And this one as well. Okay, we got ColecoVision. And ColecoVision, we didn't have the name is kind of weird. It's a ROM name, but it doesn't have anything. So we could do the same thing as well. So hopefully this video helped to let you understand the difference about scraping and what to pick. Let's try start button again. Let's see what option we have that we could use to be a little bit different. So we do scrape, press A. And a while ago we used that, did not really do, just gave us a 3D box art. So that's a 3D, 2D, mixed video, we already did that. Let's try the title screenshot. I don't know what that really looked like. And then 3D, and then same thing here. Okay, so we just go down and then we're gonna scrape and see what this one looked like. Press A. And we are just going to keep everything the same and just press A to start. And wow, this one is a little bit more. This one is 208. So this one definitely is going to take a little bit longer to scrape. So we're just going to skip and then come back and check it. Alright, ColecoVision is about to finish. Okay, it finished. Now I just want to mention something to you. I know I did the step, but some people will say, oh, it's finished, and then just go to B and then just B, and then they go into the game and say, what happened? It doesn't work. And you press A and oh, I just started the game. Okay, so as long as you get the game to refresh, it looks like it just refreshed. So you do have the ColecoVision. Okay, the best way to do this is you have to go to the game setting, and once you get there, you need to select the update game list, say yes, and then it will officially go to the host console again and check and make sure everything is updated. So now ColecoVision have the title, the rating, and the video. So what is, okay, so it giving you a title of the game. Okay, title and a screenshot. So that's what we pick. I'm not that crazy about it. I think I will probably prefer to have the mix artwork, you know, with the box art plus the screenshot, or just the box art, 3D box art itself. So this one, I'm not that crazy about the title. So this is what I'm gonna do. So if you're not very happy with that option that we just picked, you just have to scrape it again. And this time I'm not going to show you the result. I think the video is getting long enough that you guys just go ahead and try it yourself, play with it and see what you prefer. So the title screenshot, I didn't really like it. Mix art is good. This one is good. 2D box art and 3D box art is good. Fans art is still a 3D box art. Screenshot is not too bad, but I think I will prefer the mix art. The title screenshot is the one that we just saw that I'm not that crazy about. So let's go to Mixart V2, change this to 3D as well, still keep it 3D, and we're gonna go ahead and scrape it again. Press A, but this time we're gonna leave it as a mix art, and so it's still gonna take a while because there's 200 games. So we're gonna press start. Oh, it's not gonna scrape because you already think that you already have it. So we're gonna make this one all game, okay? But we are gonna go back one step because we don't want to re-download everything again. So we're gonna take all this off. The only thing we're gonna redo is the box art. So we're gonna take all that out. Gonna skip all this. I'll change my hand so we'll be put none by now. Okay, and the only thing we're gonna do is we're even gonna take that one off too. So we're just gonna do the MXV, all right, and we're gonna do all box art. So it's gonna change whatever is there to something totally new. Otherwise, it won't do it. It won't download. It won't download it. Then we're gonna change this to all game. And I mean download every single one, every single game. We download everything. Replace it with the new option that I just picked. So it's gonna go and download all of them. Just the mix art. Mix art is where it give you a box art plus the screenshot of the game, and I think I prefer that instead. Alright, so it's gonna do all that, and that's pretty much it. So hopefully all this helped, and you guys have fun scraping it, and so you could put a whole new ROM set that you like, the game you prefer, and then you scrape it, and then you could take this to Arcade1Up, the hack, the countercat hack, and then you could have your game set already done. And that's what I'm planning to do. I'm gonna bring those games over so I can play with it. All right, thank you for watching. Be safe. Later.